Welcome everybody to another. Oh, I'm a bit underdressed.
It's fine.
Nah, I'm gonna get changed. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Parents' YouTube channel.
Hello, everybody.
I'm Daniel,
And I'm Peter.
and today we have a really exciting video to bring you. We're fresh off the heels of our cruise over Christmas with our two kids traveling along there. And we just wanted to share you our top 5 hacks for traveling with kids on a cruise or some sort of similar holiday. So let's get into it and start with number 5. Okay, starting with number 5, it's to bring a Polaroid camera. We kind of had this idea, one, because we had a Polaroid just sort of sitting around.
We hadn't used much.
Yeah. We just thought it'd be a really great idea to capture some memories the way things used to be captured. So we brought the Polaroid camera, we got some new film for it, and new batteries. And then Peter had this really great idea to get some like little pegs and some string as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought we could add a decoration as we cruise.
Yeah, it was kind of created talking points and memory talking points as we were holidaying. And we displayed them throughout the cabin. And Alberto loved looking at them, didn't he? He loved reminiscing on that day and gave him a visual memory of that day.
He also got really intrigued by it and then wanted to be the photographer.
Way too many times.
Yeah.
But I think to go with the Polaroid, get some little pegs. We got them from Kmart. Not sponsored. But and just some string. And then we just taped it to the cabin and away we went. And you can see for yourself how good it looked. Coming in at number 4 is kids' beach towels.
Specifically, a hooded towel.
It just goes on a lot easier and can give your kids privacy when you're getting changed by the pool area. It may seem simple, but when you actually think about the size of pool towels and beach towels when you go to a resort or on the cruise, they're massive and very unwieldy to be putting over your children all the time.
The thing that we found with the cruise was it was very hard to get the pool towels. You had to somehow magically see your room steward and have the used ones to hand over to get fresh ones.
And that was
impossible.
Yeah. And when you did see them, you just were on your way out and you didn't really have the towels, or you were using fresh towels at that point. Anyway.
Even if you left the used ones on the floor of the bathroom, they wouldn't be replaced.
You had to make the special request to replace those towels. So bringing your own just really does help with making sure you've got your own towels for your kids, and the hooded towels in particular, as you said, create that privacy. I think I said it. Create that privacy and give you that peace of mind when you're out in other parts of your holiday. Coming in third
You have
is
to do this.
coming in at number 3 is a pop-up laundry hamper. They were great. That was amazing.
So handy.
Such a great idea. And this thing folded up pretty much flat. So it didn't take up any room in our luggage and just kept things neat and organized because you had a place for your dirty clothes. There's nothing worse than when you're on holiday than just your dirty clothes everywhere.
Or mixing in with your clean clothes.
When you're packing them back into the bag or something like that.
Yeah.
So we just found the laundry hamper, it just created this spot for everything to go into in the room.
And it also created a little bit of normality. So we would be able to say out to Alberto, our oldest, go and put your clothes in the dirty basket.
Yeah, and side benefit is on the cruise in particular, they do have a laundry. and it's so cheap to get laundry powder. You can just go and get laundry powder, go to the laundry and do your clothes in there. And having it all conveniently in the basket, you know what's dirty. So yeah, 100% get yourself a laundry hamper. We found ours on Amazon.
I think it was $14.99.
Yeah, look,
Really cheap.
We'll chuck a link for it in the description. Again, not sponsored, but just really handy. Coming in at number 2 is an ingenious packing idea. You found it somewhere, but you don't remember. But that is packing cubes. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how easy it made that whole process, especially the unpacking when we got there.
We found that organizing the packing cubes by the type of clothing meant that everything stays together and you can go and put it straight into the wardrobe, and then you have access to all your things like underwear and socks, and you can just pull them straight out and they don't get messed up within the shelves.
Yeah, it's almost like you have your own chest of drawers that you would at home, but brought with you. And because it's been all packed, organized together, you simply just have to untake out the packing cubes,
The whole cube.
and just slot them in to the wardrobe. And that's it. That's the thing you have to unpack. The stuff you have to hang, obviously, you still have to hang it, but it just makes the job of unpacking so much more convenient, to the point where I enjoy doing it.
Oh.
Yeah. I still won't do it all the time. Before we get to number 1, there's some honorable mentions I'd like to throw in there for cruise hacking. Not hacking the boat or the ship, just hacks that make the job a bit easier. When you unpack everything from your luggage, you actually can store your luggage bags under your bed. I didn't know that.
There's enough space.
There's plenty of space under there. And it just keeps the room, again, neat and tidy and orderly. And you don't have to worry about it.
Another good thing that we did was we brought books and toys.
Yes. It may seem obvious when you have kids, I'll just bring something to entertain them. But you've got to bring stuff that can be packed conveniently and lightly in a way. Bringing big stuff is out of the question. So books are great because they're thin and light and can be stacked at the bottom of things. And then cars. Cars are great. Cards. We played card games. Uno, yeah. Briscola if you're Italian. And yeah, I think just making sure you bring a variety of stuff, but can be thoughtful with what you're bringing.
Something that's going to get a lot of attention. It's going to take up time, like reading a book can take time.
Yep. Yeah, I think for the kids, make sure you cater for them as well. Now, this is an honorable mention if you're traveling like around a certain festive period. We traveled over Christmas, so we decided to make it feel a bit more special. We brought Christmas decorations, and we found that to be a great idea because it just stimulated the kids when we were in the cabin. They didn't feel like they were just in this stale room.
Or that they're missing out on anything that you might do when you're at home. We just packed really lightweight things. Tinsel. So lightweight, can fit in any bag.
Yeah, but even to that, we've traveled over Easter before, and we made sure, again, we brought some like really basic Easter decorations in our luggage just to make it feel that little bit more special in the room that we were staying in. And our number 1 top hack for cruising, but this can be applied to traveling really in general, is hooks. Specifically magnetic hooks on the cruise. Wow.
Game changer.
Oh, absolute game changer. Just because you have things that you need to hang off of the wall. And these hooks they stick to the wall so well.
Things that would otherwise get left on the floor or take up space on the makeup dressing table or on the shelving. You just hang it straight on the hook and it's all organized and out of the way.
For the cruise, for example, we had the cruise cards with the lanyard and we just hung them in a row on magnetic hooks. But it wasn't just that, you hung up our hats on the wall. Think about if
The
you're staying.
Polaroid camera bag and
Yep.
a handbag that I was taking.
Yep. And you can even, if you're not on a cruise, for example, you could get those command hooks or those suction cup hooks.
Suction cup hooks, yeah.
And to the same effect, they will hold little lightweight items like that. Oh, it just made it so much neat and tidier around the room.
Everything had its place.
Yeah. So there you have it, everyone. There was our top 5 hacks for going on a cruise with children. Hopefully you learned something out of it. I know before we went on our cruise, I knew none of those. So it was a real nice eye-opener for me to see that stuff sort of working. So hopefully you all learned. This channel is going to be all things parenting, so make sure you subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you real soon with the relaunch of season 2 of our Parent Sesh podcast.
We can't wait.
Can't wait. See you guys.